program in Java and print hello world. So first of all, you need to open the software you're going to be using. In my case, I'm using BlueJ. You can also use other software like Eclipse, etc. So once you've opened your software like BlueJ, and you can click on new class, and then you would have to name your class. Let's say we name ours hello world, since we're going to be printing hello world. After naming it, you need to click OK, and as you can see, it has created the class. Once the class is created, you need to open the class, and as you can see, it contains some sample code which is irrelevant and which we don't need. So we select all and we delete that code. And once we've done that, first thing we need in our program is a class. So we name a class by writing public class, and then you write the name of the class here. So public class, the wording should always be the same, otherwise the program would not run. So we're naming our class hello world. Once you've done that, you need to open the bracket and then hit the enter button. And after having a class, since we have a class now, after having a class, to run our program we need a main method. And how we do a main method is something like this: public static void main string, and we open the bracket. So you should keep in mind that the wording for the main method and the public class, and over here you can write anything you want. That's the name of your class. It's up to you, whatever you choose. But the wording for public class should remain the same, and the main method wording should always be the same to run your program. And you should bear in mind that in Java, whenever you open any bracket, you must close those brackets. So since we have two open brackets, one over here and one over here, we need to close them. So if now we have closed these two brackets, and now in order to print something in our program, in our case we're going to be printing hello world, you need to have it in the main method. And the command used for printing is System.out.println. So basically you should this is the exact wording must be used. This is used in Java to print anything you want. After writing that, you need to have a open bracket, and you need to have a quotation marks, and whatever you write in the quotation marks will be printed. So we'll go ahead and write hello world. So as you can see, hello world is in green. It means that that is the part of our writing which this command is going to catch and which it's going to print. So if I compile the program now, as you can see, it's compiled and it has no errors because I've used the exact words which are defined in Java. So if, for example, you mistakenly written something like you written the U capital and you try to compile it, as you can see, it shows an error, and it says at the bottom cannot find symbol variable out, because it's not defined in Java. So you should be careful with writing the exact wording. So if I compile it, it says it's compiled. Now if I go back and right click on the class and we click on this, because this is what runs the program, and then we click OK, and as you can see in the terminal window, the program has printed what we wanted it to print. If I go back into the program again, and let's say you would want to print something else, so you would need the same command, System.out.println, and you would write whatever you want within the quotation marks. So let's say we write welcome to my video. So the command System.out.println catches whatever the user has entered within the quotation marks and prints it. So if I compile the program now, as you can see, it compiles. And if I go back and run it, so how you run a program is basically you right click on your class, then you go to the second option, which is the main method, and that runs the program. After doing that, you click OK, and as you can see, this was the one we printed the first time around when we ran our program. And now when we ran our program, it printed these two because we gave them in the System.out.println command. So that was basically the first tutorial.